Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what can people who live in South Africa expect in the year of 2025. We're going to look at the every month what can be the main energy, but I'm going to be honest with you, I live in Canada. I'm doing this reading because my followers were asking me, so I'm gonna be really rely on you in the comments to help me to figure out, like, what is happening in South Africa, because I am really a tarot reader, so I will focus on the cards and their potential meanings. So January is the main energy that is described by the Ten of Pentacles, which is actually a very good card. This is a card that shows some kind of an ending and a new beginning, but this is all about prosperity, wealth, generational wealth, like something that's been kind of money that's been around for multiple generations. So it might be connected to some positive evolution of the economy in South Africa, something connected to generational wealth, something that maybe started before and now it's showing results, some kind of an economic program, some kind of something that brings prosperity, also connected to traditions, values as well. But again, what's really coming here is some kind of a multi-generational wealth that's in the center of attention here. But again, this is a very positive card from an economy perspective as well. So I think South Africa might be starting the year on a very positive note from the economy or the money perspective. February is described by the Two of Swords, which is all about indecisiveness. I think there's going to be some kind of a decision here that South Africa will need to make. Might be about debates. Maybe there's going to be some policy that's being debated. Maybe there's some new law that's going to be also in the center of attention. It can be also that some kind of an international decision that they need to make. What's really important that there's going to be a decision, and there's not going to be an easy decision. There's going to be back and forth, over analyzing, overdoing things. And maybe they will need to consider some kind of a third option as well. But this can be also a conflict. Maybe they're going to be in the center of a conflict in February, or some kind of a ceasefire that will come in February in some kind of a conflict as well. So let's see what March will be all about. March is represented by the King of Cups. So the King of Cups can indicate the leader of the country, somebody who's very balanced, somebody who's very diplomatic. So maybe this month diplomacy might be very important factor, that you're not taken over by your emotions, but you're balancing your feelings and your thoughts as well. So diplomacy might be a key as well. And also this is a card of stability, when in the midst of the waves, in the midst of the challenges, somebody who is very stable. Maybe this represents the leader of the country who might be handling things really well, very stable in the middle of the difficulties. So definitely can be connected to the leader of the country, because obviously the kings always represent those. There might be some leadership, emotional leadership, somebody who's leading from the heart as well. But let's continue with April. April, the main energy is described by the Nine of Swords. So there might be some worries here, fear, anxiety. Something might be happening here in this month that will make people worried. Maybe something from nature perspective, economy, anything that might worry the bigger public overall. So I think there might be something from that nature that will definitely keep people up in the middle of the night. May is another 10, the 10 of Swords. So the Ten of Swords indicates a painful ending of some sort, where the country is going to be pretty much down at the bottom. So this can be an end of a cycle. This can be that maybe somebody will backstab the country, some kind of an alliance, somebody that they're not expecting from. But it might indicate a death of somebody, some kind of a prominent figure in the country might be departing in the month of May. There's a big change here. This is a big painful ending that ends that closes a chapter for South Africa. But the new one is also beginning. Now the next one we have here is another 10 for June, is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a card of change, the card that indicates positive change, especially after the difficulties. Things are going to be lining up for the country. The universe will come and faith's going to be in moving the needles here, moving things forward. So I think there's going to be some very positive, lucky change. There might be a new leadership. There might be some like, I don't know if there's going to be elections or not. There might be a change in the leadership, change in policies. But all in all, it's going to be a very positive change for the country, what June's going to bring. So let's see what July is going to be all about. July, the energy is described by the Six of Cups. This is a card of harmony, balance, love, emotions, and also a card of nostalgia. So maybe something from the past will come back, or that's going to be in the center of attention in July, because the Six of Cups is when you kind of think back to the old days, whatever was happening back then, with a lot of nostalgia. So something will come back from the past, and that's going to be in the center of attention. Now August, it is the main energy is the 10 of Wands. So another 10. This is the fourth 10. So I think there's going to be lots of changes in South Africa. This is also a very difficult change, a heavy change, where something started with a lot of passion and with a lot of excitement, but now it became a burden. Again, I'm not sure if might be connected to a project. It might be connected to government, a policy of some sort, or anything that was, people made very excited at the beginning, but now it became a burden. But anyway, it's gonna end, and all in all, this heavy cycle is gonna be ending. I think when you kind of look at this 4 months from May until August, there's going to be a lot of change, because this is a card of change, heavy ending, change, something comes back from the past, but this is also an ending of a cycle. So there's going to be a lot of endings from May until August. Please let me know what you might think it is, or come back to the video and let me know what these big heavy changes were. But there's going to be lucky change as well. Now, September we have here is the Fool, which is a card of a new chapter, a new beginning, a new direction. So might be maybe a new government, a new leader, a new policy, or something that is where the country is going into a brand new direction, where they don't necessarily have the experience, but this is a very exciting new chapter that's happening here for South Africa. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of the reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, or you liked the reading. But also, don't forget to check out my other country reading. I did one for Canada, Australia, Russia, Hungary, UK, US as well. So if you're interested in these kind of readings, I definitely have you covered, but you should also check out your sign readings as well, because it might help you to navigate your life. But anyway, let's continue in October, the main energy is the Five of Cups. So this is a card of sadness. This is a card of loss of something, that might have happened in the past. We have here the Six of Cups that shows up in July. So there's something here that the country or people are going to be still sad about, and they're not. They haven't recovered from it. They're still grieving. Might be connected to this heavy ending as well, where they're still grieving. They're still sad about it, and they need to kind of focus on new opportunities, new possibilities here. Right. So there's something from the past with the Five of Cups that still makes people sad, even in October. But let's see what November is gonna be all about. The main energy is the Lovers, which is a card of partnerships. So there might be some alliances, some international partnerships that will be very, very important this month. But there might be also a big decision that the country will have to make in November. But I'm getting more partnership and alliances, like positive alliances. And December is going to be ending with the Ace of Swords, which is a card of a new chapter, a new beginning, like all the aces. This is something that can be a new policy, a new legislation, a new project, some kind of a new something that's very fresh, something that very stimulating. It can be connected to victory of some sort, or some legal process, or clarity, or maybe some kind of a negotiation type of deal where they're able to come to a conclusion. But all in all, it's a card of victory and clarity. So maybe they will be also clear in terms of how to move forward. The Oracle cards has the Yin energy, which is a card pretty much not doing anything, letting things happen. So I think that's kind of the main focus that South Africa has to do. And in terms of the Indigo Goddess, we have here the Medicine, healing money blocks, reprogram, open to receive, healing our shadows. So obviously there might be some healing. Maybe there's a medicine that's going to be discovered. Can be also some kind of a new program, maybe some receiving some financial help, some financial aids as well, can be in question with this card. So that's all I have for South Africa. Let me know what you thought about this reading and how it resonates in terms of what's going on. I'm definitely counting on you on that. And I hope this reading helped you, or you liked it, and I'll be able to welcome you again.